are Group A, and we would like to talk about the art of Japan. 日本のファッションについて話したいと思います。まず和服と洋服があります。和服は日本の伝統的な民族衣装で、洋服は現代の服です。平安時代から着物の色味と柄を使って独特の華やかさが発展しました。洋服は現代のスタイルでジーンズ、スカート、パーカーなどがあります。日本のストリートファッションは1990年代から世界的な注目を浴びています。東京の渋谷と原宿のファッション系はよく知られています。日本の若い人たちは服で自分の個性を表現してきました。日本の洋服はなぜとても有名なのでしょうか。日本は自分の文化的なアイデンティティと創造性を表現するのに優れています。日本の世界的に有名なブランドの中では、コム・デ・ギャルソン、レイプ、ヨウジ・ヤマモト、関西ヤマモトなどがあります。日本人の果敢で多様なスタイルの挑戦がすごいので、日本のファッションが好きです。
今、盆栽はについて話します。盆栽は耳の木です。They are a mixture of horticultural practice and art. Techniques like pruning, wiring, pinching buds are used to restrict trees' growth. 価格は木の大きさ、品質、種類によって異なります。盆栽は長生きします。これは樹齢800年の盆栽です。Some related arts to bonsai are penjin, 中国から、and ホノンボ、ベトナムから。表示方法はいろいろあります。First, we have accent and companion, which contains accents that define and are closely related to their season. Color of leaves and presence of flowers, for example, are taken into consideration. Next, we have tokonoma displays, which is when bonsai are placed on an elevated alcove with a hanging scroll on the background. They must match with the room style. There are different types, but それらについては話しません。And lastly, we have suiseki, which are relatively small natural rocks, which resemble miniature mountains, cliffs, islands, huts, animals, or other shapes.
I'd like to introduce you about the Japanese as form of music because I love listening to J-pop music, and I want to talk to you about the history of J-pop. First of all, J-pop was influenced by American rock and pop music in the 1960s and 1970s, inspiring Japanese own pop music. In the past, J-pop was dominated by catchy songs about love. However, in the present, J-pop is increasingly incorporating elements of electronic music and hip-hop. And the lyrics are not only about love, but also about self-expression, social issues, and a wide range of other genres. In recent years, YOASOBI and Ado are famous Japanese artists overseas. They attract many fans with their unique musical styles. Additionally, thanks to the internet and the social networking site, these music pieces have become famous and shared around the world through YouTube, TikTok, and animated productions. Therefore, J-pop is a part of Japan's musical culture that provides people with excitement and enjoyment through a wide variety of music.
I will introduce Japanese style rooms. Have you ever heard of them? First, I will talk about the history of Japanese style rooms. They are said to have developed between the Kamakura and Muromachi periods. A typical example is Togudo, located in a corner of Ginkakuji temples. It is registered as a World Cultural Heritage. The Shoinzukuri at Togudo is the prototype for today's Japanese style rooms. I will talk about the good and bad points. There are 3 good points about it. The first is that it has a relaxing effect. The second is cleaning the air. The third is that it can be used in a variety of ways, such as a relaxing space, a bedroom, or children's play area. However, there are 2 bad points. The first is that tatami is easily damaged. The second is that it's prone to mold and dust mites. Finally, the Japanese style room also have a relaxing effect, so I recommend spending time in the Japanese style rooms. The next presentation is I.
Okay, I'm going to explain about pottery. The reason why I chose it is because I like to create things. The pottery is generally considered to be any container made of clay. Creation starts from the Asuka era. It was 1,400 years ago, and introduced it from the Korean Peninsula. Pottery's design is always changing to match our preferences. It was combined from the Kamakura and the Edo era that we usually see. Each pottery has different attractions, and pottery has 6 famous ways to fire. I'm going to introduce one way to fire. It is called aritayaki. It is known for its intricate painting and the beauty of its white porcelain. The beauty and technique are iconic of the Japanese pottery culture. Aritayaki's design is changing to modern style, and it has good reputation from other countries. This is an aritayaki. Arita is the name of the place where pottery was first made in Japan. The future is using several colors: red, green, yellow, purple, and blue, and paintings motifs by nature, flower, birds, and trees. Next, Hannah is going to introduce a ukiyo-e.
Can you push all of them? Thank you. Next, I'm going to talk about Japanese ukiyo-e. Ukiyo-e is a genre of Japanese traditional painting. It was established and became popular among ordinary people during the Edo period. Because ukiyo-e were mostly made from woodblock prints, it was easy to publish many copies. People could buy them at affordable prices. Describe the life of common people, portraits of kabuki actors, beautiful women, and famous scenery. Ukiyo-e took on roles such as magazines and advertisements and guidebooks. Ukiyo-e were made by a number of craftsmen who had different specialties. Can you imagine how many people are there? The answer is 3. Eishi were painters who drew the original pictures. Horishi are carvers who sculpted the wood blocks. Surishi were printers who colored the wood blocks and printed them. That is why I like to know about ukiyo-e, because it has a lot of interesting stuff. Thank you for your listening.
Okay, thank you very much.